Good morning, guys. This is Carlton with Carlton's Travel Adventures. I hope you're doing great. So let's talk more in depthly about Pereira. Why did I really go to Pereira and Manizales? Okay, so I've been coming to Medellin a combination of 4 years of being a tourist for 3 years and living here for 1 full year. And I've seen the change in Medellin over that time period, and I've met some people who've been coming here actually for about 10 years or more. Especially this Iranian guy that I know, he said he's been coming here over 10 years. You see the big change in Medellin. You can't avoid progress. You know, as people come here, there's so much content on YouTube about Medellin right now. Everybody's talking about it. Okay? Everybody's starting to come. A lot of these retirement guys coming retiring with big pensions, you know, 6,000, 7,000 a month, so forth, living in poblados, throwing around a lot of money. And you know, a lot of guys come here too when there's a problem with the DR, and they come for the sex tourism. And you know, not everyone is here for that. You know, hard to believe, but not everyone's here for that. Some guys just want to get away from the U.S., all the problems in the U.S., all racial issues. You know, a different lifestyle is cheaper. They want to find a good woman. Believe it or not, a lot of guys are here for a good woman. You don't hear a lot about that. You hear about all the sex tourism stuff. You know, it's all the pictures and, you know, Marwa and those guys showing all the women and the butts. But a lot of guys I know, I'm talking to now, older guys, are coming here trying to find a nice woman, a nice traditional woman, South American woman, you know. So, you know, and Medellin is getting so touristy now. A lot of guys coming here. Women are trying to figure out that you can make good money. You know, if you get the minimum salary being $280, $290 a month, and you can make that, you know, in a week, you know, dealing with some foreigners, you know, it just becomes, start to feed on itself. And you realize that it's a way to make some money, okay? Same thing in DR, you know, when DR has been known as a place to go to have fun for years and years and years. I went there, and after a while, I stopped going to the major cities like Santo Domingo, Santiago, Puerto Plata, and I found a nice little village probably an hour away from Santiago called Jalabacoa. That's with a J. And it was beautiful up there. It was a lot quieter, you know, a lot calmer. There's rivers up there, you know, and with just not all the hustle and bustle and girls trying to get money out of you. It's just a little different. So guys are looking for that in Colombia, away from Medellin, away from Bogota, okay? And they're trying to find other cities. Same thing like I did in the DR. And that's why I'm looking to tape some other places like Pereira, Manizales, Cali, and away from, you know, the big city of Medellin. I know it's not as big as Bogota, but it's becoming a big city. Okay, look around Loreles, these areas, they're building like crazy. I mean, you know, and these things are not cheap. You know, I got an apartment building over 2 blocks from me. I'll try to get a video of it, but right now it's still in construction. Man, they wanted $220,000 for a condo. $220, that's how much U.S. prices, right? And it's some for even more, okay? So you can go to Pereira. It's only 4 hours away without the construction when it's done, or you can get a flight for probably about $70. Go to Pereira. It's a nice city, really nice city. Not too hilly. Some parts are hilly, but not too hilly. You know, people hate that. Not as hilly as Manizales. I'll show that later on. But downtown, daytime was a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of people moving around, things being sold, but it didn't feel unsafe, okay? And I stayed right in the center of town, about a block from Park Boulevard, you know, and that's where the action happens in these towns. It's two major parks. There are about 4 big parks, but 2 major ones. Park Boulevard with the horse statue, then El Lago, the lake, a big water fountain there, you know. So 2 nice parks. People are always there. You can meet people there. It was very quiet, okay? Now, a lot of activity happening in Park Boulevard. You'll see that, some of it in a minute in the tape. But I rented a car, drove around, you know, probably about 45 minutes throughout different parts of the city. And believe me, there's some nice neighborhoods there. Nice neighborhoods. And there are also buildings. There's a lot of buildings coming up, these condos coming up. But they also had areas where you could buy single family homes, separated homes. You don't have a lot of that in Medellin. You know, I'm talking about a home like the U.S. where you have a home, a space, a yard, then another home, okay? I saw an area like that, and some places that, believe it or not, you can spend $300,000-$400,000 on a home. You know, really nice neighborhoods. And in some other places, like you can get a condo for like $70,000. You have a big variety of places you can visit. You can live. So, you know, and like I said, it's a lot quieter, but it's not as dangerous as Medellin. What I mean by that is the gangs and so forth. You know, where I stayed downtown, right in the heart of the city, you know, they said, don't worry about it. I got out and walked 12 at night, and there weren't a bunch of derelict walking around like you have down in Medellin. You know, it was quieter. And, you know, I could walk a block to Park Boulevard and wasn't a lot of, you know, people. You know, talking about really people begging for money and so forth, driving around on a motorcycle, you get nervous. Guys pass me no motorcycle at nighttime around here. I didn't feel that way. You know, it's a smaller city. You know, I told you about the population before. The entire area, metro area, is about 710,000 people, right? And the city is about 462,000 actual city limit. You know, so it's a smaller city. Lot to do. Just go, you know, a little out of town. You can have, like I show you, that nice park. Spend a day there with your family, or you can go to hot springs, go to the countryside. You know, if you want to just have a finca, that's beautiful too. So a short distance, you can have some fun away from the city. Okay, so they do have nice malls, you know, real nice malls there. Have a spot it's called Zona Rosa. You can hang out and Friday and Saturday night and have some beers and so forth, and not a lot of bums hanging around either. So there are benefits of smaller towns. Obviously, Medellin is real nice, a lot of activity, a lot of people, things to do. If you want to get away from that and just want to meet a nice woman in a smaller town, a lot less influence here than, not saying that they're all perfect either. There's no perfect small town, no perfect large city. They all have their differences, okay? But check out some of the things I'll show on the clips. And just go visit yourself. Go and visit these small towns yourself and draw your own conclusion, okay? That's all I can say. Keep subscribing. Love you guys. Here goes Pereira. So I made it to Pereira. It ended up being about a 6-hour ride because of the construction. But here it is, the bus I took right there. Nice bus with a bathroom. Gotta have a bathroom. All right, so we get a taxi to the hotel, and I'll show you more about Pereira, all right, as the day progresses. So, checking into the Hotel Candina. I had to hoof it up. There's no elevator, or it doesn't work. This is my room. About to settle in. Nice little room. Just didn't see a safe. Decent shower. It's not too bad. Clean. There's no safe. I lack safe in my room. But it's alright. Little closet. Oh, here's a safe. Talking about safe. Alright, so I'm good for 3 days. Alright, get settled in now. Go eat. I haven't eaten breakfast or lunch. And it's like 3 o'clock. I'm trying to find somewhere to eat. It's 3:30 and I'm starving. Walking around. I'm in some kind of district where they sell mostly art supplies and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Hola. Bien. So I can't believe this is a fishing supply store. Fishing rods, which means there's got to be fishing around here somewhere. Hardly seen any I saw one in Medellin with limited supply. This place is pretty big. And a lot of different supplies here. Lures, everything, man. This is really neat. So there's got to be a fishing. Whoa, it's huge. Wow, it's just big. So there got to be a fishing place around here. So, man, places to fish around here. It's a huge store. So I'm starving. I searched like crazy for a restaurant. I found about 10 bakeries and store that sells sweets, but no restaurant. So I found this cop, this police officer, and he used my best Spanish, and he showed me this one spot. It's called Don Juan, something like that. But the only problem, I'm the only one here. Maybe because it's so late, I guess. Could be. It's now 4 o'clock, so it's way past lunchtime. It says right there, lunch is for 7,500 pesos. But it's a huge restaurant, but and it is, yeah, 3 parts to it actually, 3 or 4 parts to it, but it's totally empty. I'm the only one here right now, so you know how lunch turns out, all right? So my lunch came is chicken and some rice, and restaurant is Donde Juan. The meal is actually very good. Excellent, tastes very good. And the first restaurant I've been in Colombia that have hot sauce. I haven't seen hot sauce in Medellin before. I got hot sauce here. It's pretty cool, and the food is actually really good. All right, or I'm hungry. One or two. So every city has a park in Colombia and a church. So this is the middle of one of the parks. Looking for a church, and there it is. All right, so this is the main park, probably one of the many parks. Big old statue there, like a goyle or something. I don't know what. Oh, it's a horse. Horse. It's a horse. There you go. The church is there. Wait a minute. He turns around so you can see. So I'm in Park Bolivar, and a Friday afternoon. This park's definitely the center of most of these communities. A lot of activities right now. Some ladies getting ready to do some performance or sing or something. So this is it right here, Park Bolivar. That's it, Park Bolivar. Friday afternoon about 5:30, and that's where the action is. All 3 parks. Kids hang out. People do their thing here. So take another half an hour and head back in, take a shower, get ready tonight to go to Zona Rosa and see the action is in Zona Rosa later tonight, maybe about 9:30, 10 o'clock. With a couple of drinks. All right, signing out in Pereria. The second park, real nice. Bougainvillas. Walking around at 5:30. Very pretty. Villas there. In the water. Big old water everywhere. They're pretty. They're hanging around. So I'm in this park. I call it the second park right now until I figure it all out. But I figured out first night here, and I'll see some more about it. All right, pretty cool. United Ministry too. Another church there. Yep, another church.
no sufran más. Ahora mismo, compren en este móvil el maravilloso aceite elaborado a base de coca y marihuana. El aceite de coca y marihuana es especial para aliviar sus dolores y enfermedades como artritis, reumatismo, artrosis y osteoporosis. El aceite de coca y marihuana es especial para la
Parque El Lago is the lake. Parque El Lago. Basically 3 main parks I see right here in Pereira. Boulevard with the big horse. Parque El Lago, this one, pretty popular. Other one's Victoria. Parque Victoria, I think this is it right here. Central Cultural Lucy Tajida. People hang out here at night, I think. Victoria Santa Blue, like a big mall or something. Food court. I go over there and hang out for a minute. Some activities happening here. Something about women's right or something. They're all over there gathering to start. These signs are up here. You gotta read your Spanish, translate. Maybe no Spanish up there. My subscribers can translate for the rest of us what it's all about. Bunch of police officers here. Another one. No quiere sentirme. Last one here. You guys can translate for me. I'm not sure what it says. English.
Ella. Ven, Isa.
It's English.
Isa, ven.
Sí, English? ¿Habla
Sí,
inglés?
sí.
Hello. Carlton, what's this about? Can you tell me what's it about?
It's of the woman and the rights and all of that, because the woman is like
Property?
no,
Oh,
it's
no.
de maltrato, like violencia.
Violence against women.
Yes.
So against violence
And
against women. Okay.
It's like the woman
To help the
Yes.
woman with violence.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
to the men.
That's a group right here.
Yes.
Social. Ah, that's your mom. Okay. Hello, mom. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Good.
Es mi.
It's your group.
Yo pertenezco a la alcaldía, al municipio, y estamos trabajando las entidades en contra del feminicidio.
Oh, okay. What you say?
Pues,
Lento. It's okay. It's okay.
espera.
A little problem with the translation here, but she's gonna work on it.
Feminicide.
Feminists.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Gracias.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. A lot happening here, Mo. A lot happening here. So it's 9:30, and I'm gonna go out to Zona Rosa, but I want to stop and eat some food first. Found this one place here, 24 hours, open 24 hours. They have a little pechuga, de pollo, rice, all this for 17,500 pesos. So I'm gonna give it a shot and head to Zona Rosa. My other meal last night here was pretty good. Chicken breast with pasta and some wine while the band's playing over there. It's always pretty cool. All right, see, hope it tastes good. Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, nice. It's pretty. It's clean. Very clean.
Yeah, very clean.
I'm surprised. Very clean.
They're taking a good care of the
Yeah, I know.
water, you know?
Yeah, very clean. Very clean.
The water.
Yeah, oh, it's very nice. Kids go swimming there too. Probably cold though.